three of the most popular hole-out techniques are back, and one of them is a Lee Trevino special. Now, some of them are a little weird, but they really do work from this must-make distance. Let's start with number one on our list. And all that is about where we're focusing. If I ask you the question, right, as you're stood over the golf ball, are you, when the putter head is being taken back, looking at the putter head, the ball, or just the head? Well, I don't want you to look at the ball, might sound strange, and I definitely don't want you to look at the putter head. What's really going to help you, if when you're looking at these short putts, once you've aimed up, is looking an inch ahead. The reason why you're missing these is we're taking the same backstroke as if we're hitting a long putt, and we're slowing up, we're guiding, we're trying to be so precise into the ball. We've just got to get, boom, the putter head to go through. So the first little weird trick, I want you to concentrate an inch ahead of the golf ball and forget the golf ball and the head completely. Number one, you'll feel really free. Okay, number two, this is a must do before you go on the golf course. So let me show you how to set this up. I would ideally get a straight putt, but unfortunately here at Las Ramblas, these greens are very slopey, so we don't have that to go with. Aim your putter. Place one tee peg just here, and again, make sure it's on the toe area of your club, like this. The second tee peg, make sure it's around the heel area of the golf club, like this. So if your putter's a little wider or a little smaller, really just make sure it would contact these. Put them in the ground a fair way too. You want a bit of resistance. Now this is exactly how I want it to look. I then want you to hit several putts where you're going to try, boom, and hit the tee pegs. Now the idea is you don't hole these ones. Obviously on the golf course you do, but what this is training you to do is hit with some resistance. You've got to hit the tee pegs in order to hit the golf ball. Let me hit a few more away, really showing you this, because this will really get you, and the key word here is to accelerate through the golf ball, not slowing up. That's why you're missing. Ask yourself the question, are you guiding the putter? Because if you are, you might have intermittent success. This, on the range, on the practice putting area, away from a hole, gets you to feel as though you accelerate. So set it up as we had before. Gets you to feel as though you're accelerating through the putt. Really feeling as though you have momentum. Again, forget the hole for the time being. We're really thinking about accelerating through that putt into the tee pegs. If you're slowing up, you won't hit the ball. You won't have any success. That is tip number two.
And yes, I know this looks aggressive, but you can really see me accelerating into these tee pegs. And the idea is you hit several putts away, and once you remove the tee pegs, you will no longer de-accelerate into impact. Therefore, you're not guiding the putter head. That is an absolute perfect one.
Now this is the Lee Trevino special. You saw this in the thumbnail and it's faultless. It really does work. It gives you some huge confidence as well. Now remember, I said you're missing these short putts because the putter head's too far back and we're slowing up, we're guiding, we've got anxiety. Let's take that out completely. So normally you'd have your ball position around here. And also look at this from the player cam perspective. That's fine, that's good for a normal putt. Look at what I'm doing here. I'm moving the ball back. Again, look at this from the player cam perspective. The ball is now a club head inside my trail foot. This will also encourage your hands, look at that there, your hands to get more ahead. It's going to help create a better strike. All I want you to do now, this is why it's faultless, is you only take the putter head back to the middle of your foot. Well, if I'm taking it back that short, I've got to power through. That is why it works. Look, I could even pause there and I've got to go through the ball. It sort of brings in one and two, tip one and two, doesn't it? So look at that again. It's absolutely faultless. I haven't got the space to go here because you're using your trail foot as your measurement. Again, look at that from player cam. Emulate that, back, through, faultless. That is why you hold them. Oh my God, the confidence you have.
Because now you have a guide of how far back you should be taking the club head rather than just guessing, it really gives you some assertiveness to your stroke. Again, this is so perfect for you.
You can walk it in. Thanks so much for watching. This really will help you on those short knee knockers putts.